one thing that any prospective franchisee should be looking at right now is that, you know, I chose to get into Rise while it was still in its infancy. And so what that meant was I had to go through the ride with Rise Corporate of trying different things, changing food products, changing menus repeatedly. We tried all kinds of things. And of course, that was an expense for us early franchisees that we had to kind of ride through in order for Tom and the company to nail it down to a formula that works. Today, we can look back at a solid year plus of incredibly profitable operations because they've nailed down the timing, they've nailed down the manpower needs, they've nailed down the processes and procedures. The amount of delivery today is extraordinary, and even the process of being able to have that perfected so that the food still goes out hot, customers are happy upon delivery. You know, in the earlier times, you'd get a call from a customer that the food arrived and it was cold. Well, you know, it was taking 30 minutes between the time the food was ready and a driver delivered it. Of course, the food was cold. Now we've got heated storage units for the drivers to pick up from, and you know, the drivers have become more familiar with our processes when they come in, so they're not waiting around. Everything about the system has just been nailed down to something that's, you know, as close to perfection as you can get. And so every bit of that affected the bottom line. It affected prime costs. It affected what we were able to do as far as stocking a lot less product in the stores. And so you have less spoilage, you have less waste. All of the things that go into making a solid operation have really been perfected by Rise Corporate. And so, you know, I was happy to take my franchise agreement and invest and convert it into a master agreement because of all of those changes that they undertook.